Doctors, what was the best excuse you've heard for someone having something stuck in their ass? Guy came in with a cordless phone up his ass, like one of the old school ones from 15 years ago. He said that when he was in the kitchen bending over opening the oven door, someone threw it through his open window and it just went right up. I've been laughing at this for the last 20 minutes. Because honestly, how ducking traumatized would you be if that was true? Innocently bending over in the kitchen, whilst nude obviously, and a shitty mid-2000s cordless phone hurtles up your butt. Ha ha, that is pretty hilarious. Some type of asshole bandit. Related, guy puts a vibrator, one of the massive cordless wand types, way up there, like a mega seed, and it gets sucked into the sigmoid colon. When he gets to me in the I ask him how he was feeling. He answered, "Well doc, I'm way better since the batteries died. Made my night?" I've been trying to entertain the medical staff since my open heart surgery. Was having problems with low blood pressure, it hit 9058, I got a ringing in my ears, everything went red, and I passed out. Oh no. Yeah, but my carpet smells fantastic. You know, I had a reaction to codeine that made my blood pressure drop to 9060 and they told me at the that it was nothing to worry about. Edit, also, my brother is epileptic, and he once joked, seizures taste like the floor. Edit 2, as part of an allergic reaction. My normal average is 12,480. Whatever your normal is not relevant to my situation. Guy told me he was constipated so he stuck the broom handle up there to break up the poop. I almost believed him. Edit, it was half of a broom handle, cut off and wrapped in electrical tape. All the way inside his ass. I'd believe that. People are stupid. I would believe that one because severe constipation is absolute hell. Yup. If you've had a stool burden building for a few months, you'll do lots of stuff to finally pass that loaf. Months? Months? Yup. Severe constipation is no joke. See here for example NSFW. Also, rip inbox and thanks for the silver 00. Nah, I don't think I'm clicking that one, chief. Not too bad. Just looks like a giant earthworm. Then you realize it's a section of intestines. Swollen with shit. Edit, woke up to more activity on this phone since the first time I missed formation. Glad I could brighten everyone's day a little. And thanks for the snack. That might be my first award. See, I was trying to spare myself from the image but now you've just put it in my head. I stuck it up there on purpose and now it's stuck. Please help, it was a perfectly honest and valid reason for have something stuck up your ass, and we helped. No further questions needed. Now I'm interested how often that happens. I mean the honest answer. Definitely the route I'd take. Look man, I just thought I'd try it and see if I liked it. I don't. I really don't. Sir, this is your 5th visit to the edit spelling. Okay. Maybe I like it a little, but I'm certainly not good at it. I am a nurse, male as well. Guy came to my hospital with a cue ball stuck in his rectum. Said him and his wife were having sex and this happened. Made no excuses and showed no shame. Doc was unable to remove it with forceps and he had to get anesthesia to have a minor surgical procedure to get it out. My job was basically to just go through a pre-surgical checklist and send him on his way. When I'm done he shouts excitedly, "All right, let's get this ball rolling." I almost died laughing. It was near the end of my shift and I always wonder what happened to him. I'm sure he did fine and is back to having amazing kinky sex with his wife. All right, let's get this ball rolling. This guy has hero material. Can you imagine how long he sat in the hospital chuckling, just waiting to use that line at its utmost opportune time? Edit spelling. Who can blame him? It is pretty ducking great Lamau. When I was a student working in an a guy came in with an unraveled wire hanger stuck and hooked up there. He said he was trying to fish out the vibrator he lost. Did you find the vibrator? Clear as day on the X-ray. I feel like you have the start of an epic poem there. 'Twas clear as day, upon the X-ray, the vibrator wriggled and buzzed, up between the cheeks, but pushed in too deep, though now we knew right where it was. I pulled out the tube, and squeezed out some lube, all over my forceps and glove, told him to lean forward, He complied without a word, and deep up inside did I shove. I've done this before, I knew how for sure, I've worked the for a while, and out came the toy, to the glee of the boy, thanks doc. He winced with a smile. Damn, A+ to Edgar Allan Bro over here. Presented at in Sydney with carrot stuck in the arse. Doctor, what happened? Patient, I heard a noise in the garden. Went to investigate. Slipped and fell over. Carrot went up my bum. Doctor, carrots grow upside down out your way, huh? It always boils down to the person accidentally sat on it. The best my dad saw, a former emergency doctor, was a young guy who accidentally sat on a giant tub of Vaseline. Accidentally. I asked how doctors record that in their patient files, and the common way to do so is to say the patient claims to have sat on X object. Edit, my dad's thrilled that his story has touched so many of you. Patient stated, followed by a factual description of what you see. Patient states they fell on the dumbbell carrot sausage. On examination, no visible bruising or laceration seen related to the fall, clear jelly-like substance seen around the object. Edit, thanks everyone, this has been the most fun I've had on Reddit, but I have to go for now. Apologies to anyone who didn't get a reply. This guy doctors. A decade of writing triage reports. I'm fluent in here's what the idiot said and here's why I don't believe he've a speak. I took a walk outside and something just flew into my ass. Sir, we are still going to call ASPCA on you. The great blue heron is a protected species. There was a news story in my country. A man went to the and they discovered that he drunkenly put 2 hammerheads in his ass, his reasoning being that he ate a jar of preserved cherries with pits and then had abdominal pain and wanted to smash the pits. Took me a few seconds to realize you didn't mean tiny sharks. Same, but I feel like a shark could have done a better job of breaking them down than an actually hammer. Paramedic, here. Had one guy tell me he slipped on a banana peel and landed on the upright vase on the floor. He then proceeded to produce a banana peel for good measure. Edit, my first gold and a couple other goodies. I'm really happy that you all enjoy a good laugh from my career this far. The fact that he genuinely had a banana peel made me laugh more than the entirety of this thread. The image of a man bent over, in agony, frantically peeling a banana to prepare for the hospital got me. Edit, changed a word for clarity. A is what us Brits call the hospital, accident and emergency. Jesus Christ, my moment has come. A friend of mine used to work in a dispatch call center for emergency services. In these call centers there needs to be a triage nurse on site to deal with life-threatening situations. So my mate tells me about this story she had, where a man came in with a garden gnome up his hoop. His story was that he went shopping and locked himself out the house, so needed to climb back in through the second floor window, fell back, and got entered by the gnome. I mean, the gnome was inside his pants, like there was no gnome-shaped hole in his pants, but whatever, let's call it a miracle. So anyway, they get this gnome out, fishing rod and all, patch him up and send him on his way. 3 hours later a different dude comes in with the same problem and the same story. After cutting through the bullshit they determined the 2 blokes had been gnoming each other, realized they both needed doctors, arranged to go to different hospitals with this 200x story, and one of them got mixed up. Still makes me laugh to this day. Edit, me no tripe good. Lol, holy shit, I lost it at gnoming each other. Yup, same, and my brain decided to start playing ABBA. Gnoming me, gnoming you, aha. So I actually once did fall naked in my bedroom and my ass cheek smashed hard onto the end of a small dumbbell that was angles up at 45. I'm coming to realize after reading all of this that had it hit the bullseye, no one would have ducking believed me. Saw someone with a remote control stuck way up in their colon. She said she was getting herself ready for anal sex with her boyfriend and then it got stuck. The kicker was that she showed up to the hospital with her boyfriend and her husband in tow. I am really curious as to how the conversation went. She wasn't my patient, I was in the and got to see the magnificent X-ray. I bet the tech was still like, whoa, hold up, we can't speculate on what this mean. Edit, notice this got big. I don't need the gold, give it to some butt health awareness subreddit.